This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Dooman.
Jesse Sudehan.
This is Vinyl Voices Radio. Shame on me, he's hanging out.
What a good old time.
It is. No, appreciate you guys coming out here, especially storming the weather.
I know. That's kind of our thing.
Coming up to the Piney Woods of Houston area. Up here, it's not the easiest drive, but it's not a hard one, but there's always traffic.
Yeah, the river was trying to meet us on the freeway.
Yeah.
It was looking pretty high over there. I was like, oh! White knuckle in the...
Yep.
Lucky we know how to swim.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Well, I do.
hiking the track. Thank you guys for having us. See
Do we have a breakthrough on the couch? What happened?
Yeah.
So,
more of the same.
more is in. Excellent.
Giggly girls on the damn show,
Well,
It's awesome.
back to the style of music you guys play. Definitely a lot of rockabilly undertones going on to it. And then I know during the break you're talking about the next songs. Like, it's a long one, and we'll get to that one then in the fourth segment. But this song, let's talk about this one.
Yeah. Hey Girl.
Hey Girl is a song that's kind of inspired by some, things that I've gone through with me and my sister. My dad had dementia. It got really bad really quick, and kind of just took over everybody's lives, our whole lives. And, they're just getting through it. And I really wrote that as a tribute to my sister because she was the main one there during the pandemic, during all of that, staying home and being there with him. And there wasn't a lot of contact. Even like during that time, everybody was kind of staying away from each other, so that was kind of hard too. But it's just a tribute. It's a love song to little girls, big girls, anybody going through it. That's a song. Hey girl, I love you. At least you got that, right?
It's super encouraging and just
Yeah, it's hard in general being a girl, especially now, well, anytime, but now every bit of information is available to everyone, and it's kind of corrupting, to see yourself when you have so many visions of other people. There's all these different versions, and they want everybody to look like this, or everybody to speak like this, or like this one, have this phone, have this, and, being yourself is like the highest honor you could give yourself. And like the joy you get just from knowing somebody's got your support, it makes a big difference. You feel like you can do anything. You're invincible.
Yeah, the freedom.
Yeah.
Right? We just forget about what everybody else thinks matters.
For real, it is all about freedom. I mean, once you get that place in your mind where, like, this is what I want to do, and this is what makes me happy, and this is how I'm going to do it, and you just keep going. You don't stop, and that's the hard part, is to keep going. So it's really that much better and sweeter when you have people around you to support you and keep pushing you. And like, we hear it all the time. Like, people will come get us all together. They'll come and find me and Jules and bring us together and like, keep going. Don't stop. Just keep doing what you're doing, and that's Hey Girl right there.
All right, let's do it.
We're really going through it.
Now the story you told about your dad with dementia, and I mean that's always just terrible.
Yeah.
And you go through it, and then your sister was there. I mean, it's a very good song.
Yeah, well, I lost him in 2021. Yeah, he became very aggressive as he progressed, and we tried our best with him, but when it gets to a certain point in dementia where you can't do anything but just let go, and it's a hard thing to watch. And my sister was right there, front and center, smiling away, still making sure he had his things that he liked, and he was smacking the hell out of the the rest of of everybody else, but he still had his moments where he would come to and he'd be like, Mija, I'm so sorry, and then he'd be gone again, and I can imagine what other people that had to do it for longer, because 4 years is a long time, but there's people that get it in their midlife, now.
Right.
It's beginning to get a hold of people earlier and earlier. And my dad was a Vietnam vet, so he was trying to scale fences and everything. It was crazy.
Trying to understand what he's seeing.
Yeah, it was hard, man. Everybody in my family, was kind of like affected by it. And so even his family, his dad would be talking to him when he'd talk in Spanish to my dad. He'd just be able to remember things and start talking, So yeah, but that was Hey Girl.
Yeah, it's so unexpected. I think that's like the beauty of this thing that we're doing.
Yeah, I never really get to talk. I mean, I talk all the time about my music to people, but I've never documented it in any way or anybody been interested enough to ask, I guess. But thank you for letting me be able to vent that out.
No, we love that. That's what this is about, hearing where this stuff comes from, because, sonically we can sit here and talk about the things that everybody can hear in the song, but to know where it really came from, that's such a cool thing to share.
Thank you. So,
Yeah,
to share.
that story is a powerful one too.
Yeah, well, anything I can get out of here and put out somewhere else is like doing me the favor, it's kind of like I guess a lot of musicians, I know I do this, like once you start creating a song and then you structure it out, and now you know how you're going to play it, and the next thing to do to make sure it's done is record it, that way it's just done and you can leave it there and have it out there for everybody. So that's the goal.
Yeah.
So like the writing process.
Yeah.
How does that work out?
I do most of the writing. Well, yeah, I do all of the writing. I write the lyrics and that I'm gonna sing. We sometimes it's
she has the rhythm. Sometimes she'll have a bass line, or sometimes I have just
he'll have an idea.
Sick
He comes out with art
Comes out in his red jacket.
right, and is that like he's like Tom Cruise?
I've been listening to some Roy Orbison.
Yeah, for real. Charlie Crockett's his boyfriend right now.
Yeah.
Charlie Crockett is the one. He's like always listening, but he's so great. I love Charlie.
It's cool because they they're together. So like when they have like an idea, it goes on a phone and it comes.
Yeah.
And then, like,
They got stuff last night.
It's pretty organic, from what I,
Yeah.
Where I come into it after they.
Yeah, I was going
with
to
it.
ask you because, trying to draw you in.
Pat's our professor. Pat helps make it all like where it's supposed to be, like all the spaces are filled and in the right time and the right tuning. Yeah.
tell me like, try this chord. I'm like, there it goes. That's all it.
Yeah.
It's like we were getting it and we're like, something's not hitting
We
right.
need Pat.
It'll be like, he'll show me vocally, like, try to make it sound like, and then we capture it and it's like, all right, that's all it needed.
He knows how to speak to everybody. He communicates very well. So whatever our deal is, whatever our malfunction is, he knows how to work with it.
Yeah.
Because I see him sometimes. He's just like look behind the drum set, like looking at everybody like, oh,
Well,
shit.
it,
What is going on?
being with different bands, every
Yeah.
band has a different tempo. Every band has a different, and we've known each other for a really long time. So coming into the mix and then in a writing situation, it's real easy, and I don't have to be pretentious in like the things that I'm saying or like pushy at all.
We love
I can
it.
see the vision of what they got happening. It's like really easy to.
Because I can go on forever.
Yeah.
I have
This
notebooks
second-
and notebooks.
this
and
second
notebooks
album
and crazy. That,
went real smooth.
Yeah.
like, compared to our first one. Well, I mean, the first
we
one was
wrote like
great.
3 songs like 2 days before we went into the studio. Just so we would have more songs to record because we had booked all this time. We're like, we're going to finish all this other stuff
Yeah.
real quick. I got an idea and we just sat down and wrote 3 more songs real quick and they were ready to go.
Now they're just stewing. We got a couple little things we still got to go in and lay down, but
I know life is hard. And we're going to make some videos. Find us on Instagram, how to support us.
A lot of bands say.
I know. God, it's hard to make videos.
hard. It's hard to find someone that sees your vision. Like,
I have a lot of vision.
yeah.
But I got good people that know how to wrangle cats and crazy-minded people. So they just like, okay, Relay, let's get this into that. I'm like, okay. If somebody has focus for me, if I have an adult, I'm on it.
We're very art oriented.
Yeah.
We were
A lot of
full-time artists before we started the band. Okay.
yeah. His art is all over everything that we do. So most of the time, like we'll have an idea for a song. He's coming up with
my stuff.
logos and ideas for it. Like
If you're in a Shame on Me show, bring some money for merch because
Yeah.
their merch game
stay on it.
is Team Romel.
Yeah, we had a studio in Fifth Ward for about 5 years that we just recently moved out of. So we're like face to face, literally, with all of our art right now, and they're like arted the fuck out. Like it's like, what do we do with this art? He's like, I don't know. I can't throw it away.
I don't know about things more.
We're like literally walking over our work.
The
thing.
It's closing in all around us.
For real, poor baby. But I keep him so busy, like art wise, because he's so talented. He's so good, and like he was when we first met, he was laying carpet with his daddy and just miserable and
Hey, there's art to that.
hey,
For a long time.
he'd been doing it since he was like 12 years old, and I was like, you need to follow this for a minute. And I held it down, and that's what he did, and we made it work. Poor baby. We made it work, huh, man?
Dad, I know it's been fun, but
I mean, the art is going to find a way.
doing art.
Yeah, it really does.
Visual
Even
art. You got to sing out of the tub onto the stages.
Yeah.
This guy's got all
He's
the
just a
bands.
natural.
mean,
He had the right what do you call it? Focus when he was younger. So, like we were just wild children. he had some structure. Somebody was sitting there making him play that piano or something.
All right, we'll talk some of that in the break about the structure. And Pat growing up in Humble, Texas.
Back road, back road living.
I also grew up in Humble.
Oh, well, I knew some people out in Humble. I used to live out in Crosby.
Yeah. All right, let's take another break. Actually, no, this is the third segment. I always forget. But no, thank you guys for coming and hanging out on the show. It's been a whole lot of fun. Unfortunately, we got to end this one, but you will find the next segment on another show, so we'll continue. But this show, we have to end.
Okay. Boo. Sorry, guys. See you next time.
Yeah, go to a show.
Go to
That's
the
the
show.
thing. We
That's the
haven't
only way to
actually
do this.
talked about with Shame on Me is their incredible live. Like, we're just been talking about all the recorded stuff, but they're so fun to see.
And if you don't come, I'm going to put a voodoo spell on you.
And I'm a helper.
They're gonna find you. All right, shame on me. No, appreciate you. Look them up online. You can find their music all over the place, and videos coming soon to YouTube's and the rest of them. But all their music's online. Just look them up and enjoy it a whole lot. So no, thank you guys once again for coming and hang out. And on behalf of DJ Muskrat back there, Jason, Jesse, and myself, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Vital Voices Radio. We'll be back next week. Everybody be safe.